Right then, part to Wembley. We have landed in Spennymoor, and what an absolutely glorious day it is. Lovely autumn morning here up north. You couldn't ask for any better weather. 655 teams started this journey back in August. We're down to 64. Our path has led us here. It's Spennymoor Billericay. Let's go get involved. Right then, I found some simple street parking just down the road from the ground. About a 5-minute walk or so, just having a little walk down there now. I'm going to be honest, I'm actually very impressed with Spennymoor. I think it's a very lovely little town, to be fair. It's quintessentially British is probably the best way to describe it. Loads of pubs, very quiet. Let's actually get into the game then and the build-up. So, Spennymoor are on fire under Graham Lee this season. They haven't conceded a goal since early September. And obviously they're the division above Spennymoor as well, so they're playing in the National League North. And yeah, about 5 or 6 wins on the bounce now. They're absolutely flying. Billericay, obviously we're very familiar with their journey in the last few weeks. We've been following them since Hensford, and pretty much we've been at every game of theirs but one since then. And it's been a draw and 2 wins recently. Danny Scopes is really starting to get a tune out of the boys. A lot of consistency. Given the fact that there's a division difference, I think this is going to be a tighter game than you think today. We've got 2 former FA Vars winners today as well. Billericay, as you've seen from our biography, won it 3 times in the 70s, and Spennymoor quite recently, back in 2013, they had a win against... Cheers, guys. Thank you. Tunbridge Wells, I think it was. Locals already saying hello to me. Love that. So, yeah, let's go down to the ground. Let's drop the flyers in. To be fair, it's just been a 3-hour drive. I need a wee. So, let's go find the toilet as well. Right then, you might notice it's just me today. I know in the biography said it'll be me and Will. Unfortunately, Will's had a bit of a childcare emergency, so he's had to have the kids. So, my kid, he's got one. So it is just me today. Michael also on childcare duties. It's one of those. We move on. Big Gaz is here. Have no fear. At this point here, I'm going to put in their predictions. I've no idea what they've gone for so far.
Hi guys, it's Will from Parks Wembley here. Gutted I can't be there today for Spennymoor against Billericay. As you can see, I'm on daddy daycare at the moment with this little human of mine resting on my shoulders. So all the best, Sam, today. And yeah, I'm going to go for tight game with Spennymoor getting 2 goals in the second half to win the tie 2-0. So yeah, that's my prediction.
Oh guys, I'm going to give my prediction now. I'm absolutely shattered just taking Kingsley to a birthday party. It was absolute carnage. But anyway, on to Spennymoor, Billericay. I'm going to go with Spennymoor win. I think they'll be at home. They'll have the advantage. I'm going to go 3-1. So that's my prediction. Hopefully get the third one right. Because Sam and Will can't get one correct because they're not good. Yeah, 3-1 Spenny. See what happens.
And now my prediction for today. I think this is the toughest one so far because, albeit on paper, I'm looking at Spennymoor and they're on absolute fire. I did fancy Hensford against Billericay overall, and Danny Scopes really pulled a number out the bag. And Billericay, I'd say, were the better team over the 180 minutes or so. As you can see, just behind Spennymoor is here. And today, I'm going to go with 2-1 Spennymoor. That's my prediction. Let's go and see if anybody's here to drop these flyers into. Let's go. I've already been given access to the ground, which is absolutely fantastic. Lovely welcome. Thank you very much, Spennymoor. They were giving out our flyers today. So really appreciate that. I'm just going to put the flag up so I don't have to carry that around for the next 2 hours or so whilst I go and mingle around town. But yeah, I'll tell you what, this playing service is absolutely beautiful. Stunning little ground this is actually. Kind of matches the town. The bar looks good. There's a restaurant called Chicken Ting. Love that. Proper little club here. Love it. Right then, I'm just coming outside of the Spennymoor Working Men's Club. I've just been in and had a beer and speaking to some of the Spennymoor fans. I was just about to leave to go down to the next pub on the route, and all the Billericay fans have seemed to have wielded their way into here, so I'm going to go nip back in, have a pipe with them as well. And yeah, absolutely wonderful little welcome down here. So thank you ever so much for being so hospitable for us. And yeah, let's go have that other beer. Right then, had a couple of jars in the social club, spoken to some Spennymoor fans, and then as I was just about to leave, Billericay turned up. So I had a chat with some of their youth who've got a drum. Shout out to you guys. Absolutely love that, by the way. Young lads getting involved in non-league football. So easy to just follow football from at home with your TV remote, and that is not football. This is football. It's about getting out and about coming to these local towns, having a pint for £3.50. I can't remember the last time I bought a pint for £3.50, by the way, but I might have a look at Spennymoor house prices and move up there. Beautiful. So yeah, just walking to the ground now. About an hour and a half to kick off, and let's go see what the food's like. Okay, right, I have just ordered me food at the Chicken Ting. I'm going to show you their menu. I've gone for the barbecue hue. So let's see if that stands up to what we've had at Hensford and Pershore so far. Bar has been set high. And another thing I've just noticed as well at the bar, they do a 2-pinter. Cuts down on repeating, going back. They've got Aspel cider. You know how much I love an Aspel. So let's go get a beer as well. Right, we're at the Brewery Field, having a brew, and that burger I was talking about, I've had to get some napkins in prep, because that, I'll show you, look how filthy and dirty that looks. I think we might have a winner here, so give it a try. Very messy, bad choice. Should have went for one a bit less sauce. There we are. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh. Good job I got the napkins. Oh, okay. I've only got one word for that. Phenomenal. 10s. We have a winner. Job done. Right then, so I'm pitch side. The teams are warming up, and I'm joined by Rich. Rich, thank you ever so much for coming on, mate.
No worries.
I understand you're doing your own part to Wembley journey this year.
We are.
So where did you start?
We started, well, we're calling it Road to Wembley.
Yeah.
We started at Worcester Raiders in the extra preliminary round.
So who did I face then?
They faced Ashby Ivanhoe.
Okay.
Terrible game. Probably, to be honest with you, worst game of football I've ever seen. But they scraped a 1-0 win, which earned them the prize of Malvern Town away. So, local rivalry. Malvern were, and still are, near the top of the league above them.
Okay.
So, to all intents and purposes, it should have been an easy Malvern win.
Yeah.
But, in the true spirit of the FA Cup, Worcester Raiders went 3-0 up.
Oh, wow.
In the first 40 minutes.
Okay.
3-0 up. Unbelievable. It then went to 3-1 just before half-time, 3-2 just after half-time, and then Worcester got a goal late on just to secure it, which was, unbelievable result for them.
And that's when we met?
And that's when we met, because having beaten Malvern...
Off to Coleshill?
Off to Coleshill. Beautiful Coleshill.
Yeah, and then...
and that was the start of that's where our journey's entwined, really.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but it's quite weird, because when I first saw you were doing it, I think I contacted you and said... our paths may cross at some point, but I wasn't expecting it to be quite so soon, really.
Yeah, especially when you factor in, like I've included in the intro today, 655 clubs enter the FA Cup qualifying grounds. At this stage, there's 64, 32 make it through to the first round proper. So actually, the fact that we met as quick as we did is just phenomenal, really. So
you couldn't write it, really, could
absolutely, yeah. Today, we're up in the northeast. We couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. Everyone says up north is cloudy, dreary, miserable, rainy. Not our experience.
No, it's beautiful.
Nice bit of cider, pitch side.
Lovely.
What do you think for the result?
So I've seen Billericay a couple of times now, and they play a good tight game. They're difficult to break down. However, Spennymoor, I think they won 5 in a row now. From
5 in a row
if
without
not
conceding
more.
a goal.
And I'm reliably informed by the local fans. Their striker, Glenn Taylor, is
A player.
He's on great form, and he's gonna score a goal or two today.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be 1-0.
1-0 Spenny.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Whatever, cannot be a draw.
Yes.
Cannot be a draw.
yeah, that's what
No
we
draws.
need.
No draws
Well,
allowed
if
today.
it is a draw, mate, we'll see you in Essex.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a beer.
Yeah, too right.
And hopefully I won't be
1-0.
on myself. But so who are you doing the journey with?
Yes, I got my daughter Annie and her partner Max.
Happy days.
But there's been a few others with us involved along the way, including my 5-year-old Lawrence, my wife Faye. So it's just whoever wants to come along, comes along.
And what made you want to do it? Is this the first time you've ever done it?
Yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do. It's been in my so I follow my local team's Gloucester City, and they had a great FA Cup run in the early 90s where they got to the second round proper.
Right.
And drew Cardiff City away. They were 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go.
Wow.
Brought Cardiff City back to Meadow Park and lost 1-0 in the replay. And the prize would have been Crystal Palace in the third round. And I just got a taste for it.
Was that the year that Palace got to the final, was it, as well?
So
they got to the final in the early 90s.
Yeah, I can't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was only a kid at the time, but it just sort of gave me the taste for it.
Yeah.
And for a few years now, I've been wanting to do this, and I've been just waiting for an excuse to get away with it.
Yeah.
But I'm 50 next year, and I thought, if I can't do this for my 50th birthday celebration, never going to do it. Yeah, so
I mean,
so that's what it's
my
about.
wife's calling it a midlife crisis.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of that, yeah. Yeah, it's probably true.
Lovely. Well, Rich, it's been a pleasure. Thank you ever so much for coming now.
No worries.
Well, we'll see you at every other game going forward, I
Indeed.
guess.
Yeah. As long as we can get tickets, of course.
That's it, yeah. Right then, we join with Danny Scopes in lovely sunny Durham. Danny, how's the journey up here, mate?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, we come up yesterday, so it was good. Good timing. Had a bit of a morning, relaxed today, a bit of a walk around Leeds, and then drove in. Traffic was all right. So,
Lovely.
yeah, really good so far.
So, Ben, how's the preparation gone for today?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're ready for it. So, obviously a good team in the national set. North flying really well. So,
Yeah.
we're going to be up against it. So, but obviously, hopefully we can come here and cause an upset, maybe.
Super. Well, I'll let you to. I know it's like 10 minutes before kick-off, mate. So,
Thank
best
you.
of luck.
Good to see you.
Take care of yourself.
See you
Right?
after, yeah.
All the best. Right then, I'm now joined by Graham Lee, manager of Spennymoor Town. Graham, thanks for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it. So, happy with the draw for today?
I'll tell you at 5 o'clock. We know it's going to be a tough game. We really do.
Yeah.
They're not here for it. They're here because they deserve to be here, so we have to be on our game.
Yeah. And obviously, you've been on a fantastic run so far. So, 5 clean sheets on the bounce, I believe. Hoping for more of the same today?
Yeah, of course. We want consistency. And if you keep a clean sheet, you've got a hell of a chance of being in the first round.
And after your banger on the Facebook, from what I've seen,
Happens every week. Happens every week.
Graham, appreciate it.
No
Thanks for your
problem.
time, mate. Right then, we're about 5 minutes to kick off now. As always, starting our ups, we're going to go over the Parts of Wembley theme. And let's get the teams out. How are you guys? You all right?
Hello. Are we going on YouTube?
We are on YouTube.
No way.
Yeah. Up the Spenny. All fans. So 5 minutes to kick off. Players about to come out now. When we will put the player lineups over the Parts of Wembley theme. So just approach the 3-minute mark. Very, very noisy Spennymoor end. Just behind us over there. Living their best life. And nestled in with some of the Billericay Towns. So nothing to report on so far, other than the fact I've had another wee. So we'll be back kind of every 15 minutes for an update unless something else kind of majorly happens. Well, I don't know if you can see me, but right behind me some fans watching from the bedroom window. What is not to love about non-league football? Spectacular. Right then, we are now just ticked over to the 15-minute mark. Hasn't been a massive amount to write home about so far. I'd say Spennymoor looked the more comfortable, and they did have we'll call it a quarter chance, where he kind of bothered about the box, and ultimately he just rolled into Duncan's hands. But there hasn't been much else to write home about so far. They both look quite evenly matched, but I'd say Spennymoor do look like the team that's more likely to make something happen at the moment. So unless anything else happens between now and the 30-minute mark, we will see you then. So we are now about 20 minutes into the game. I'm trying to help with the sunlight. So I'm actually watching the game with Road to Wembley here. So, yeah, there was a bit of a collision about 2-3 minutes ago between between Brad James, the goalkeeper for Spennymoor. I'm literally looking at the name of the club in front of me. And the goalkeeper had a few minutes treatment. He's now back down again. And actually the goal scorer from the last round for Billericay, which was Frankie Merrifield, he kind of chipped the ball over him. I can't see the goalkeeper finishing the game, to be fair. I think he's done. But yeah, he's not making it. Right then, 30 minutes has just ticked over, and exactly the same as it was before. Now to report, other than that little snippet that we mentioned about the goalkeeper injury. He's got his knee bandaged, but he's evidently limping. He's really struggling. I'd be surprised if we see him for the second half. If I was Mr. Scopes, I would pretty much be saying just shoot. Just shoot, because his mobility is not there. He's really, really struggling to move about. I really feel for him. Admire his courage to continue, but sometimes I think you've got to think of the bigger picture, really. We have a Billericay corner as I'm saying this. Obviously, goalkeeper's not going to come for this. Ball in. Frankie Merrifield! Oh! He has scored in every round of the cup so far, and he almost did again then. Headed over. Best chance of the game, and it's gone Billericay. Right then, and on the back of that headed chance, the keeper is now going off, I think. Well, just call me Paul McKenna. I'm clearly sidekick. So, keeper change for Spennymoor Town. Ryan Johnson is coming on. And big chance for Spennymoor. There is a very noticeable dip on the pitch. So they were running downhill, which probably gave extra speed. It's cut inside, it's took a deflection, it dips over Dunkin' Donuts goal. And we now have a corner. Meat pie sausage roll. Come on, Spenny, give us a goal. Ooh, we've got a corner. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ball in. Oh! Big chance. And it's gone for a goal kick. There's a dangerous ball back in there by number 7 for Ricky, Liam Nash. And yeah, a touch was got onto it, but it was quite a difficult chance to really connect. And another good chance for Billericay, really. So, albeit we were saying at the beginning of the first half, it's looking like Spennymoor wants looking to be more creative. But funnily enough, it's actually the best 2 chances of the game, I'd say, have gone Billericay's way, other than the one shot that I mentioned for Spennymoor, where it was deflected over the bar. So we're about 7-8 minutes till half time plus added time. There'll be some stoppage because of the goalkeeper stuff. So we'll be back just before half time. Right then, we are just coming up to half time. To be honest, it's been pretty much a stop and start first half. It's almost like watching an NFL game, to be fair. Purely because of injuries. There's obviously the injury to the goalkeeper for Spennymoor, and then number 5 has actually just gone off as well. So there hasn't really been any proper rhythm. to it. But as we mentioned, and as you'll see from the highlights, the best 2 chances of the half have gone to Billericay. They've really come here and gave it a go, and the vibe from the Spennymoor fans is quite surprised of how well Billericay are doing as well. So unless anything drastic happens, that's our first half roundup, and we'll see you back for the second half. I'm just going to do a test so I know that the sound is recording for the second half. Wonderful, it's working. Okay, second half is off and running. So Spennymoor come out straight away looking a bit more adventurous than they were first half. At the end that Spennymoor are attacking now is actually uphill. So that whole play down the second half thing is the advantage of Billericay have for the second half. But let's see how the game develops. Wow, that, if there's going to be a clear-cut chance, that is it. Billericay would just clean through one goal, and he's trying to be a little bit too fancy and loop it over the goalkeeper. No luck. Ryan Johnson, the standing number 2. We were just saying the best job in football is the number 2 goalkeeper until the number 1 gets injured. So that's his job today. He's having to play for his money. Bless him. We root for you, Ryan. I'm rooting for you. So big opportunity for Spennymoor then. They were kind of clean through on goal. Just couldn't get the ball out of his feet and ended up being blocked. And here we are, near side. Dogs needs to block. The ball in! There we have a goal! We have a goal and it's Spennymoor! 1-0! And it is number Ramshaw with the goal for Spennymoor. Well goal. So that was straight off the back of them just having a bit of a chance in the box. Just didn't get their feet. Balls come out to their right hand side. Ball in, and ultimately fantastic power header away. Nothing our mate Donkin could do about that. So that is 1-0 Spennymoor, and I think it's going to be difficult from here. So we shall see. But as of right now, no trip to Essex in the final chance of a replay. 64 minutes on the clock, 1-0. Oh, here we go. Oh, head off the line. Big chance. Oh, Donkin down. Wow. That should have been game over to Spenny. And now Billericay on the break. What a cup tie we got here. Oh, poor ball inside. This is a proper cup tie. Spennymoor are going for it again. Oh my God! A fantastic ball in by Dyson, and unbelievably, he's kind of skewed it and dragged it across goal. Unbelievable little passage of play that. Still 1-0 miraculously. Spennymoor should be clean and home by now. Oh, and he's shot into the wall. Out wide. Here's Heaney with the left ones. It's gone back post. Chance! Oh, straight at Donkin. So yeah, free kick amounts is nothing, but again, a little half chance. Straight at Donkin. He'll have them for breakfast all day long, that boy. Donkin, by the way, big fan of Parts Wembley. Thank you, sir. We welcome to the Parts Wembley Goalkeepers Union, featuring Brandon Cobb, Cameron Belford, and also Big T, Tony Breeden. Billericay down, just ball in. It's bouncing about. He's giving a penalty! Unbelievable, that is never... Well, in my opinion, that wasn't a penalty. Looked like he won the ball, but a penalty has been given to Billericay. Late on, 87 minutes on the clock, and the Spennymoor fans are not happy. but it is Jack Evans, according to the programme, that is stepping up to take it. Will there be some Billericay limbs? Save! Save! Unbelievable! Unbelievable save by the standing goalkeeper! And I'm losing my voice! Ryan Johnson! I love you, Johnson! Cue the clip from Peep Show.
I'm in love. I'm in love with you, Johnson.
Unbelievable! It's back in! Back in! Oh! It's bubbling about! Oh my God! What a cup tie! The cup is alive! And Billericay are still putting under pressure. And a free kick has been given to Spennymoor. Right, then we are now in added time. After all of that drama, what a cup tie this has been. This has been absolutely exhilarating today. Probably been the best end-to-end game of the whole run so far, to be completely honest. It's been absolutely spectacular. As of right now, Spennymoor have the opportunity to best ever cup run, and Ryan Johnson gathers. So the gathering that we got from the Spennymoor fans that we've been standing with, he's hardly played, so he's very much a little bit of an unknown entity, but he's a local boy, and he is going to be a hero. He went out to buy a drink tonight in Spennymoor. I'd say that much for free. What a lad! What a save! I'm still buzzing. Unbelievable. Feel for Billericay, but on the other side of the coin of that, I feel it was probably a harsh penalty from where I was standing. The replay, we'll obviously include that, and you can make your own mind up about whether it was or it wasn't. But my initial intake was that it wasn't. So, unless anything kind of changes between now and then, we will see you as the full-time whistle is going. Full time, and we have a new club on part to Wembley, and it is Spennymoor Town that we will be following into the first round of the FA Cup. Well in, lads. So fantastic, unbelievable! What a game of drama over the course of 90 minutes. I'd probably say it was quite even when you factor in the full 90 minutes. Spennymoor probably edged it slightly. Take care, all the best. Yeah, fantastic effort. Well done to Billericay. They gave it a good go. But, I mean, what more do you want from football? Unbelievable game. Let's go and see if we can get with the gaffers and get their views before the long trip back down south. Hi guys, this is Big Gaz for Part to Wembley, and we have an incredible offer for all of our fans here at Part to Wembley. So we have partnered with a company called Man v Fat Football, and for the month of October they are going to be sponsoring us, and going forward from November they're going to be sponsoring a very special series that's going to be starting on Part to Wembley. Man v Fat Football, they have over 8,500 members across the country at loads of different clubs. The ethos behind Man v Fat is to help men lose weight, maintain positive mental health, whilst also being able to play a game of football with like-minded individuals every single week. It's a programme that I've personally been involved in previously. I've met some friends for life a part of that programme. It is absolutely fantastic. And you can be a part of it too. So, if you wanted to sign up, if you go onto Man v Fat Football, if you search for that on Google, it'll take you through to their website, and there will be a section where you can enter your postcode where you can find your local club. The only criteria for you to be able to join is that your BMI has to be over 25 and therefore categorised as overweight. After you've been through all of the sign up, there will be a code bit at the end of the section. And if you put in Park to Wembley, all one word, all in capital letters, that's going to reduce your sign up codes from £10 all the way down to £1. So it'll give you £1 registration. And by doing so, you're going to be directly supporting our journey and our channel here at Park to Wembley as well. So thank you ever so much to Man v Fat Football for the offer. And let's get back to the video. Right then. Okay, so we're joined by Graham Lee, the victorious manager today. Graham, obviously, performance maybe a little bit sketchy today, but you got the result that you wanted.
Yeah, I suppose FA Cup is all about getting through the next round. But no, first half especially, really disappointing in our performance, but can't take anything away from Billericay. They fought for everything and they put us under a lot of pressure and we didn't deal with it enough. And then second half, after a bit of talking at half time, I felt so we came out for 25 minutes, got the goal. Probably would have liked to put it to bed on a few of the chances we took. And then fair play to them, they came back at us and we had to dig in. And I'm delighted for young Ryan Johnson who came on sub-keeper. Like I said, the first half we lose our centre half, we lose our keeper. And Ryan's come on then in the second half and he's made a penalty save, which a very questionable penalty by all means. Yeah. I don't say about how the refs give it, but he's give it. And thankfully Ryan stepped up and is our hero.
Well, our view of the penalties and such is you give it if you're 100% certain, and the referee almost delayed and then made the decision. Yeah, I was quite baffled. But
it was
unbelievable story for Ryan as well. I mean, I was just speaking to one of your club photographers as well, understanding his personal story from a few months ago as well, and hearing that, I couldn't be happy.
He deserves that, and he deserves to be the hero for us today. And he's a great lad. His dad was a fantastic man, and like I said, just before the Wembley happened, but Ryan's such a strong character, and he's waited for his moment for many months, and he's took it today, and fantastic save.
And boy, he's had it in space today, hasn't he? I mean, the crowd wouldn't stop singing his name one of our own. It was
like you said, and deserved and well deserved. It's like you said, what's the story of the FA Cup?
It was beautiful.
That's what it's all about. Things like that. We got through, but Ryan Johnson's the legend and hero for us.
Absolutely. And finally, 32 non-league clubs make it through to the first round proper. You're one of those this season. So all eyes on TNT Sports on Monday with the first round draw. If you could handpick anybody, who would you personally like, Graham?
I'm just happy we're in the first round, and let's hope we get a good tie.
Over a home tie or out in the way?
I always like a home tie, yeah. We've had a lot of home games at the moment, so we keep saying, but no, bring them on. Bring them home all day long.
No, Graham, thanks so much for taking your time, mate. And yeah, we'll be in touch with, I can't remember his name now, the lad behind the scenes. Mark, there we are, yeah. So we'll be back on and do a biography on the club, mate. And we'll either be with you until you win it or you're out.
Yeah, we'll win it. We'll go win it for you then.
Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, and with that, the qualifying rounds are all done. The replays are done. 32 teams have made it through the qualifying stage, starting off from 655. Well done to everybody that has made it. Incredible effort. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch Danny after the game. I just missed him. I was hanging around for about half hour or so, but obviously long journey back for me, long journey back for Ricky as well. So, and stop right there. This is Big Gaz from the service station. So I did message Danny on the way out just to say, obviously, apologies that we missed him. So Danny has actually just sent me in his thoughts from today's game, and I'm just going to read out now. So he thought the team were excellent today. And they gave it a real good go. Unfortunately, didn't get the goal that their first half performance probably warranted, and I do agree with that. But ultimately, Billericay missed a lot of big chances in the game, and Spennymoor took their big one and actually missed a couple of big ones of their own as well. But overall, Dan is disappointed that they didn't get more out of the game. Certainly feels that they were worthy of a replay. And I'm factoring in on everything. Yeah, I think he's probably fair with his comments. They gave it a real good go today. You wouldn't have thought there was, a division between them. I think the league table isn't doing particularly wonders for Billericay at the moment. They've had a lot of cup games recently, so they do have a lot of games in hand. So they haven't been in league action much. So the league table is probably actually not necessarily a fair merit on the actual quality that they do have in that squad. But ultimately, Spennymoor, another clean sheet. So let's get back to Big Gaz from Spennymoor on the previously recorded footage to hear from the rest of it. It goes without saying as well for Billericay, massive thank you for the exposure that you gave us at your club on Thursday just gone with the biography. Billericay fans, really hope you've enjoyed that. Again, shame the journey hasn't gone on as long as it could have done, but as far as we're concerned, you gave a really good account of yourselves, and absolutely no shame in losing to Spennymoor. As we talked about before the game, they don't concede goals, and they even save penalties. It's been a fantastic day up in Spennymoor, beautiful day. All eyes on TNT Sports, Monday evening, Worthing versus Forest Green Rovers for the first round cup draw. Who do I want? A closer game. No, I think ultimately we go wherever we go. It's the magic of the cup. It's what we're signed up for. It's what we love doing. So if you've enjoyed our content, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe. I've been Big Gaz Solo again, and this has been part of Wembley, where every legend starts local.